Hi beautiful people, how you guys doing? My name is Bemisola and you're welcome to my space. Today I want to be talking about people experiencing pain, hurt, especially emotional pain. Right. When you have the privilege or the opportunity to be at a place where people are experiencing pain, hurt, or they're grieving, right, it is not in your place to tell them, oh, it is well, don't cry, all will be fine. When people are experiencing pain, it is important that they let out their emotion however they want to. Some people would let out their emotions by crying, some will do it by shouting, some will do it by screaming, some will do it. People can experience pain, people can experience grief anyhow they want. The most important thing is that there's an outlet for them to release those emotions that are not pleasant. Right? Don't go to people that are grieving and tell them it is well, because it is clearly not well. You cannot understand how they feel except you have a scar to show us. Right? When people are experiencing their pain, it is their pain. Let them experience their pain, because you know what? Expressing pain is also a way to heal. Don't allow people bottle up their emotions. Don't say be a man and don't cry. That's not a nice thing to say to somebody who is going through pain. When people are going through pain, let them go through it. Right? That crying, that wailing, that screaming, that shouting is also part of their healing. It is very important that they do so. There's a way you cry when you experience pain, when you feel pain. There's a way you cry so much, and then after doing that for a very long time, there's no more pain in you to let out. But when you bottle it up, it's just there and it is eating you up. So when next you see somebody who is grieving, who is crying, or who is doing anything, the best thing that you can do is to hold their hands and cry with them if you can. Yes. Another thing you can do is to sit down with them, pat their back, or hug them. Don't say, oh no, it is well. It's clearly it isn't well with them. I know that you want to wish them well. I know you want to encourage them, but that's not the best way to encourage someone who is grieving. Of course, I met someone recently, and is our client. By profession, I'm an event planner, is our client, and we organized the burial ceremony of his mom. And then all through this process of communicating with him, trying to know what his goal is for that event, he was not responsive. He was very draggy. He was very reluctant. It was just indifferent. And most of the planning we just did based on our own. It didn't really give us any heads up. And then I was digging to find out why this man was like that. And then I realized that 2 years ago he had lost his elder sister, and then the following year he lost his wife and 2 children. Right? And he didn't just lose them, he lost them in their house to a fire outbreak. So what happened was that there was a fire outbreak and they were trapped in the house. They couldn't escape, and fire burnt 3 of them, his wife and 2 children. That's all he has got in the house, and they couldn't escape it. Nobody was able to come to their rescue. Don't forget, he has lost his sister in previous year. He's lost his wife and 2 children, and now he's burying his mom. So I don't know, there's no way you want to tell that kind of person that it is well. You want to tell them not to cry, you want to tell them to behave, you want to tell them that be a man, be strong. No, you can't say that. It's very wicked for you to tell somebody like that to be a man, because you cannot. You have no idea the kind of pain that they feel. You have no idea. So don't tell them it is well, because it clearly isn't well. Allow them to heal at their own time. Allow them to grieve. Allow them to go through that emotion that they want to go through at the time. You know, people have lost their spouse, and that this spouse meant a lot of things to them. People had lost their children, people had lost their parents, people had lost their siblings. You know, don't tell people next time when you see people that are grieving, just allow them to go through their grief. The only thing you can do for them is to be there by them, help them if they need help. When it's time for them to cry and they need somebody to hold while they yell and cry, be that person. But don't go there to say it is well, God will do it, it is well with you, don't cry, be a man. Oh, can you people just rest, please?